Well, the Super Bowl is just 2 days away, and while there are many Kansas City Chiefs fans, the Philadelphia Eagles will still have a loud cheering section here in Iowa. And that's because of former Hawkeye and Odebolt native Cooper DeJean. DeJean has found a lot of success out on the field, from 2 state championships at OABCIG High School to being named an All-American at the University of Iowa. Now those talents are helping his current team go for a Super Bowl title. We want to go ahead and bring in our John Sears for more on this. John, tell us a little bit about what does it mean for Cooper's hometown to find so much success there?
Well, let's be honest, there's not a lot of Iowa natives that win Super Bowls, let alone get to play in Super Bowls.
Sure.
It's hard enough to get a D1 scholarship to play, college football, then move on to the NFL. Cooper DeJean he's basically the All-American boy, the hometown hero from Odebolt, Iowa, which, if you're wondering just how big Odebolt is, it's a little under 1,000 people, which, to put that in perspective,
wow,
that's about the size of Urbandale High School.
Okay.
That's the size of Odebolt, the town. That's where Cooper DeJean is from. So you just think about it in your mind, where he came from, Odebolt, Iowa, to the University of Iowa. Now he's with the Philadelphia Eagles. He was a second-round draft pick. Probably should have been drafted higher, but he slid to the second round of the NFL draft, and now he was one of the best defensive players in the entire league, and he's in the Super Bowl with the Eagles. So really just one of those incredible stories that we hear every once in a while coming out of the state of Iowa about a guy rising up from kind of small town Iowa, and now he gets a shot to play for a Super Bowl.
Yeah, on the big stage.
Yeah,
it's
just really cool.
Awesome to hear about. Jerry Ann was talking about him, saying he's quite the stud. It does sound like it. Tell me about his rookie year and how he's been standing out.
Yeah, he's basically one of those guys in the secondary with the Eagles where they've got a couple other rookies playing, and he's slid into that starting lineup early on in the season and just never looked back. I think he's got close to 40 tackles on the year, no interceptions, but I think this thing you say about him is he's always in the right spot and he always makes the tackle. And in the NFL, that's what you want out of those secondary guys. And Hawkeye fans know him from Iowa, from his punt returns, from his interceptions. Sure. Hasn't had those chances yet on the big stage, but again, he's a starter in the NFL on the Eagles, and he brings it every weekend because he's one of those guys that is never out of position and he always makes the right play. And that's what they like about him in Philadelphia.
Yeah, talk more about that. What is he specifically bringing to the Eagles?
Well, he's a lockdown cornerback. So the wide receivers are going out. They can trust him to go one-on-one with a wide receiver. And a lot of guys, you can't do that in the NFL. You have to bring help over. You got to bring 2 guys to cover a wide receiver. DeJean has proven that he can lock down any wide receiver in the NFL. He can stay with them, and they trust him one-on-one. And that's big when you're going against the Kansas City Chiefs, because now you don't have to slide other guys over to guard wide receivers 2-on-1. You can leave DeJean by himself. He'll be fine, and let those linebackers roam and make plays in the middle.
Sounds like quite the asset. Anything else you want to add?
It's just a really cool story. I mean, you think about guys like Kurt Warner, think about guys like Dallas Clark, and these other guys, these Iowa natives, they kind of come out of nowhere. They work their tails off to not only get to college, then they get a chance in the NFL, and now he's gotten a shot in the Super Bowl. And I know there's tons of Chiefs fans here in Central Iowa, but I think there's a lot of Hawkeye fans where if they don't have an allegiance to Kansas City, they might be pulling for the Eagles just to see Cooper DeJean get a ring. He's a great guy as well. I covered him for 4 years at Iowa. Just an awesome guy, really humble, down-to-earth guy, and a really good football player.
Love hearing that. I've got goosebumps. I'm so excited to watch on Sunday.
Should be fun, yeah.
Thanks for your time today, John. We'll be right back.